Alright, so here with my volunteer Amy. Her weight is 170. She's 5'2". We're going to take some blood pressure, blood pressure, heart rate, waist and hip, and skin fold measurement. So I'm all set up here. I've palpitated for the brachial artery. Got my dial. Okay, just need to pump it up and get a reading. So make sure you're viewing that, Josh, right there, so he gets to. Okay. Man, that's the best I've ever seen. That's 120. I would say I was close to 80, maybe 84, maybe 90. I would say 84. That's really good. So that's the best blood pressure you've had yet. So okay, let's do the heart rate. So Josh, come in here. All right, so here we go with the heart rate. So gonna go for the artery on the thumb side. There it is. All right. Ready? $30. Okay, 30 at 20, so that's what? Right?
90.
90, right? Yeah. I can do the math, right? Okay, so back away, Josh. Okay, so now we're gonna do the waist measurement. Okay. All right. Okay, so move that scarf, can you? All right, so take this off. Okay, I want to take the hip measurement. So Josh, I want you to face this way so he can come in and zoom in, and then face that way. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm just gonna get this, wrap it around her. Okay, try to get it on the middle. She's kind of wearing baggy stuff. Kind of raise your arms a little bit. There we go. We want to be somewhere around the belly button there. I can't. These clothes suck for it, but we'll do the best we can to get it close. I'm going to pull it tight. So, what is that? 40, 43. Okay. Did you get that, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then around the hips. All right. And that's going to be kind of the part of the there we go. Okay, so you got that, Josh? Can you see it? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're right at about give or take like about 45. Okay. All right, so now we'll do the skin fold. So Amy, take the phone. So Josh, I'm going to do the skin fold on you. Okay. So the idea here, all right, so we're gonna do from top to bottom. We're gonna do halfway from, what is this, let me make sure. Let's do the chest, so halfway between the axillary line and the nipple. Okay, so halfway between that line right here and the nipple. Let me get my pen. All right, so about right there, 3.5, maybe 4. So we'll go right about 2, right? see that? Yeah, I can see it. Okay, and then we'll grab the measurement. Just kind of tug on it a little bit. Can you get that measurement, Amy? It's on this side here. You got it? You got it, okay. Ready? All right, so now we'll move it down to the stomach. So we want to be 2 centimeters away from the umbilicus, to the left of the umbilicus. This tape measure's stupid. Here we go. All right, so 2 centimeters, so that's pretty small. I don't know where. Here we go. Well, maybe not. Whatever. All right, so probably right there. Okay. There we go. And then we'll just see if you can zoom in on these numbers. Now, and you got barely any. Good grief. Dude. You view it? You got it? Okay. All right. So now we'll go down to the thigh. And that one is from the inguinal crease to the top of the patella, halfway between. Okay, so lift your leg up just a little bit, Josh. So, yeah. So the top of the patella, inguinal crease right here. Top of the patella there, 15. So somewhere around 7.5. Oh, right there where the birthmark is. Okay, now I'll get you that, zoom in on this measurement, see if we can, make sure you're showing my fingers pinching here. Again, very little, but we'll do our best. You get it? I know it hurts a little. Got it? Okay, all right. So, got all those measurements. Okay, now, go ahead and switch out, Amy, with the camera. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the flexibility test. Okay, first we're gonna do we're gonna use the goniometer. So Amy's gonna lay down here. Alright, first we're gonna do the shoulder. So the fulcrum point is gonna be at the chromium processor. Okay, but when you see this motion, we lose the chromium processor, which is up here. So what we're going to look for is the axis of motion, which is basically a straight line from the chromium processor, so we can get the fulcrum on that point. Okay, so that's where we're going to go, and then we're going to have the stationary arm toward the midline of the thorax, and the moving arm is going to go towards the lateral epicondyle. All right, so go ahead and raise that arm. All right, so Josh, get in. So here's my fulcrum point. So somewhere, imagine the middle of the line there. Then so my station arm is gonna go midline to the thorax. And then this is gonna go towards the fulcrum, which is, or not the fulcrum, the epicondyle of the, here we go. All right. So we're looking at roughly God, I can't read that. Can you read that? Yeah, get in there close. 175, 72. Okay, so now we'll do we've done the shoulder. So now we're gonna go to the elbow. Okay, so the fulcrum point is gonna be on the epicondyle of the humerus. All right. And the station arm is going to be towards the chromium processor, and the moving arm is going to go towards the radial processor, which is like this. Okay, so what we want to do here is chromium processor, which is up here. So this is the stationary arm and the movable arm. Okay, fulcrum point right here. Okay, go ahead and move your arm up. Okay, no. Bend your elbow, sorry. There you go. So now we've got that point there. Now we're gonna move our arm up toward the radial processor. And then can you get that number here? Got it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Yeah, what is that? 65?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so about 65 on that one. Okay, now we're gonna go to the hip. We're gonna move downwards. Okay, so greater trunk canter is the fulcrum point on this one. Station arm is the middle of the pelvis, midline of the pelvis, and the moving arm is gonna be for the femur. So, gotta find the greater trunk canter, which is where the hip kind of moves. Can you kind of put your arm up right here? All right, so midline, the pelvis. Okay, so then we're just gonna bend up, Amy. So we found the greater trunk canter, midline of there, okay, midline of the femur. And then Josh, if you can get that number there. I can't even read it, but it's all black. We're looking at
190.
No, this black number, 120.
That's 115.
No, 123 or something like that. Okay, somewhere in that range, 120, 125. Okay, now we're gonna go down to the knee, so we can extend the knee a little bit. Okay, again, going back towards the fulcrum point is the epicondyle of the femur, and station arm is going to go back towards the trunk canter, and the moving arm is going to go down towards the meiosis of the fibula. So we want to find the epicondyle of the femur, which is this kind of bony area here. Okay, heading back to the midline of the femur, and then she's just going to bend that knee up. Right? Okay. And then we're just going to kind of, well, that kind of was backwards, but that's fine. We can still get a good measurement. All right. All right, so there you go there. That's the number we're looking for. 50, I can see it better on this one, 57, 55, 55, 57. So, okay. So now, Amy, can you stand up? We're gonna do the ankle. So just kind of dangle your foot there. Okay. So now, for this one, we're gonna do dorsal and plantar flexion. Now the fulcrum's gonna go on the lateral malleosis, and the station arm is gonna be on the fibular head, and we're looking for the moving arm for the metatarsal, fifth metatarsal. All right, so let's go. Man, can you hang? Maybe you should stand here. Can your feet dangle a little more over here? No? Or maybe we could just do it like this. Here. Look, here. Just sit. And just hang your foot off, and I could do it there. Or, okay, that's fine. I don't know how he's gonna be able to film this. That's fine. We're gonna stay all on the right side because we got to redo everything on the left side too. Okay, so, all right, so, can I take your shoe off? All right, let me get a better measurement. So, here we go. Okay, so we're looking for dorsal flexion, which is up, and plantar flexion, which is down. So we'll do the dorsal flexion first. So stationary arm up towards where we just came from. Okay, and then this, I don't know if you can get this measurement, Josh.
Up or down?
You're gonna go up. Okay, so there, this point right here is where the fulcrum goes. So we got that in view, and then we're gonna go towards parallel with the fifth metatarsal, which is pretty close there. Okay, and looks about right at 90. You're flexing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So now let's just go ahead and plantar flex, same measurements, and then we'll just move this down. Okay, same points. Oh, man. And towards the fifth metatarsal, and that one is looking like 30. Oh, God, 29, 30, somewhere around there. Okay, so now let's redo it. Let's go backwards, and maybe we'll just go and just do the right side. And we'll just work our way back the way we came. Can you film this, Josh? Yeah, okay. So, fulcrum point. Right, so we're going backwards a little bit. So, same thing. Move it up, so dorsal flexion. All right. God, this one's a little harder. I don't know why, but. All right, so as you can see, it's going up there. We're at our fulcrum point. Can you get that measurement, Josh? Looking at it about, yeah, you got it. All right, got it? Okay, so now go ahead and flex down. And let's get those alignments back up. Fifth metatarsal. You got that measurement, Josh? See it? Right here. Yeah, okay. All right, let's lay back down. Move to the knee. You're gonna go this way now. Right? Yeah. All right. All right, so we go to the knee. Again, fulcrum point, epicondyle of the femur. So go ahead and bend that knee up. And we can just start there. Towards the femur. There's the point there. Right there. So looking at about 120 on that one. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and stretch your leg out. Find the fulcrum point on this side. Put your arm up, Amy. Okay. So the stationary arm's going to go back this way, midline of the thorax. Okay, go ahead and bend that leg. Okay, greater trunk canter, which is right there. I can feel the bony protrusion. Then we're just going to flex up and get that measurement there, Josh. All right, got it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we go to, what do we do? We're going to go to the elbow. All right, so again, right, gonna find that fulcrum point. Gonna go up towards the acromion processor. Go ahead and bend your arm. Okay, now the fulcrum point right there. And go ahead and get that measurement there, Josh. That looks pretty good. Maybe step off. Did you get that? Did you get the view of the everything? Yeah, okay, you got it. All right, so come back now. So now what we're gonna do, again, with the shoulder, gonna raise up, looking for the acromion processor, but we won't see it. No, shoulder, there you go. Okay, so axis of motion, all right. Going back towards the midline here, epicondyle of the humerus, fulcrum point, and looking, got that measurement? Yeah? Okay, you got it. All right, so go ahead and freeze that one, Josh. We'll move on to the next one. All right, now we're gonna hit the floor here. We're gonna do a sit and reach test, push-up test, and a curl-up test. So the sit and reach test, Amy, just come and sit down on the yardstick, facing this way, and then you're facing this way. You're gonna, let me demonstrate. So you're just gonna sit down, right? And you're gonna put your heels right here, okay? At the 15-point mark, okay? You're gonna just keep kind of flat, and then you're gonna put your hands together, and you're just gonna see how much you can stretch past that, okay? Yeah, I'm not very flexible in my hamstrings. So. All right, ready? So heels there. So what we're looking for is don't bend your knees, don't flex out, don't flex your toes out, and just try to stretch as far as you can. So Josh, get back a little bit so we can see her, and then zoom in on the number. We're going to try to hold it as long as we can. So just hold it as long as you can so we can demonstrate that you're not flaring out or anything like that. Knees aren't bending or anything like that. Ready? So just hold. Ready? Go. You got to hold it. Okay? All right? So zoom in, Josh. Okay, so she's somewhere around, she's not even past the 15 mark, so that's needs some work, okay? So now let's go up and do the push-up test. Ready? So we'll take this away. All right.
Can I do a girl push-up?
Huh?
A girl push-up?
You can do girl push-ups if you want. But let me demonstrate. All right, so for the push-up, right? So let me demonstrate how it's supposed to go. All right, for her, she's gonna pivot. We're gonna work we'll work from the head down. So we're looking for a neutral spine. We're looking for our head facing down, okay? We're looking for our thumbs and our hands above our shoulders, okay? Back is straight. It's not like this. It's not like this, okay? We're not bent like this with our head. Our head is up, okay? And our shoulders are flush, okay? Our feet are a little bit apart, maybe shoulder width apart, and we're gonna pivot at the toes, and we're just gonna flex all the way down and push all the way up, okay? I'm gonna put a marker in front of you so you have to really kind of touch it with your chin or your nose and then come back up. That'll be a complete push-up. You don't have to fully extend, but you need to come all the way up and then back up again, okay? Did you get that?
One time.
Huh? Oh no, you're gonna max out. All right. Hold on, let me get a block here. Put it underneath you. That should be good. All right, ready? So you're gonna do it with your knees. All right. So So Josh, make sure you're filming her so we properly get a good push-up every time. Let me go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's good. 9, good form. 10, don't bow out. Do as many as you can. 10, 11, 12, don't go too fast. 13, all right, so 13 is the max there. All right, so curl ups, I'll demonstrate here. As you can see, we've got the two taped lines, okay? So all we're gonna do is simply just sit there and put our we'll work from the bottom up. So the feet flat, okay? Knees slightly bent, okay? My hands are gonna be on this tape. So Josh, come in closer, all right? Now, one curl up is when my tape goes to the other tape. So, like that. That's one curl up. You see my hands, Josh? Okay, so this is one curl up, okay? And then back down again, okay? And then back up, okay? See how that is, okay? I think I just pulled something in my shoulder. Anyways, okay? So we're trying not to flex our necks, okay? We're not trying to roll our backs. We're trying to keep kind of a neutral spine here, okay? So you remember, you're not on the tape there. You gotta move up a little bit. No, your hands, sorry. Your hands are here. Keep coming, there. Your hands are on the first set of tape. So, ready? Go. 1. You gotta go. 2. Gotta go from tape to tape, yes. 3, thank you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. All right, stop that one. Okay, so we did our mile test. We marked it all out like we did before. Gonna take some final blood pressure and heart rate readings. So let's do the heart rate first. Ready? $30 in 20 seconds. 90, not bad. Okay. Blood pressure. Alrighty. Get this, Josh. Make sure we're showing this, please. I'm gonna have to do that again. That's really high. Hold on. You feel it? Mm-hmm. Let me try again. I don't want to make sure that we got that right. So yeah, 140 over 80. Huh. All right. So those are the final tests. Now we're gonna move to doing some exercises. All right. So we picked a day for the exercises, and we decided to do bent over rows, bicep curls, squats, deadlifts, push-ups, and crunches. You ready to do that? Yes? All right, let's do bicep curls first. Okay. You want to do them with hammer curls with the smaller weight? What do you feel comfortable with?
So I'm doing hammer curls or bicep curl?
You can do hammer curls, it doesn't matter. All right, so we've got it. We got the hands down to her sides. She's kind of in an erect position, knees slightly bent. She's leaning to one side. I don't like that, so balance up. Make sure your feet are straight. Get some posture here. Okay, now we're just going to flex. So up to the, what is that? The supinated grip, standard. And then flex elbows until it reaches the anterior deltoids, which are this. So go ahead. All right, so that looked pretty good. Notice no swaying, no jerking. It's all nice and smooth. She's not fully hyperextending on the way down, and she's pulling all the way up to the deltoids. So not really too much to that. Sometimes some of the bad form things are when somebody bends over, or a lot of times they'll rock back and forth, which is bad for your back and your neck. But pretty much a simple move there. For the test, we'll just have her do 12. She feels comfortable doing 12. There you go. So, all right. And then the next one we wanted to do was, we wanted to do the bent over row. Okay, now This one's a little bit more complicated, okay? These are particularly good for my special population. I tried to pick exercises that would work a lot of the large muscles. So this one for sure is going to work the hamstrings, the quads, the glutes, a lot of the bigger muscles. So for the setup, all right, we're looking for shoulder width apart, okay? She's gonna bend at the knees, okay?
Go.
Okay, so bend at the knees, neutral spine. You're a little hunched over here, okay? So parallel with the knees there, yeah. And then you're just gonna pick up, right? Now, that's a deadlift, what you're doing. Bent over, okay, you don't know how to do it? All right, put it down. Oh my gosh. All right, so bent over row is like this, Amy.
Oh,
Okay.
like this.
Yes, so we go apart, right? Got our grip, shoulder width apart. Okay, we're gonna bend at the knees and we're just gonna pull up like this and we're gonna pull to the chest and then down to the chest. Notice my spine is neutral, kind of facing out this way. I'm looking out ahead of me. Okay, a lot of times you'll see them roll their backs or they'll fully extend their knees or they'll roll forward, but we want to keep our weight in our heels, kind of neutral, okay, and then just up, okay, and you want to bring it all the way down to the bottom. Go ahead and give it a try now. All right, keep your knees bent, right, and then just use your arms to do it. There you go, bend down a little bit more, bend your knees, so you're looking like this, right? Yeah, and then full extension. You want to get your elbows up above your shoulder. Right, there you go. That's better. You can still bend a little bit. You can bend your knees a little bit, right? And then try to keep your head up. Good, now go. It is uncomfortable. It's you're working, right? This might be a little bit too much weight for you. Okay, don't hyperextend your legs there. Okay?
It hurts my back.
Okay, you can stop. And that might be a little bit too much weight for you. All right. So that's a demonstration of that one. Okay. Then, gonna do the squat. Okay, I don't have a squat rack, but we're just gonna kind of improvise here because this is a very good weight for my special population. So I'm just gonna set it up for her. So go ahead, face there. Okay, we're gonna put your arms back. Okay, get your arms. You're gonna do a squat. You're gonna do a squat. So come towards me, get behind me. There you go. Now grab it. Okay, and I'm gonna just set it down. Okay, on your neck where it's comfortable. Now, what we want to do is see it's on your neck. I don't want it on your neck. I want it on your shoulder right here. Okay, right. Roll your hands forward. Okay, get the bar right. Okay, right. Got it. You don't have it. Stop. Okay. So watch me. Okay. Let's stop. Stop the tape.
Go.
All right, so we're gonna do the squat. I know we don't have a squat rack, but we have lightweight, so she's just gonna pull it over and rest it on the middle of the posterior deltoid, and no, it's more on the neck. So you might be in the way. So see this point right here?
But my arms
Yeah,
don't go
but you gotta
forward.
roll your hands a little bit forward. Okay, you don't wanna use your hands too much in this. Now, spread your legs a little bit. Okay, shoulder width apart, like slight bend in the knees. Okay, now what you're gonna do is when you go down, okay, you're gonna bend the hips. Okay, concentrate on the hips and not the knees. Okay, now eyes out here. Okay, neutral spine. Give it a go. Okay, now I want you to get this, Josh. When she goes sideways like this, I want to see sure her butt's gonna go below the knees. That's a proper squat. Okay, so make sure there. Good. Now, I like how the knees were like this. The knees didn't flex outwards. Everything was good. Do one more. Okay. Now face them again. All right. Now just roll those hands just a little bit. Okay, and make sure you put your heel weight in your heels. Ready? Go. Perfect. All right, so just raise the bar over your head. Okay, now that one worked a lot of large muscles. The next one we want to do is the deadlift. Okay, we're gonna need that again. Okay, so deadlift, same kind of concepts, working the large muscle groups. So you want to approach the bar. You want to kind of, put your feet underneath it, right? Okay, you're gonna grab on the sides of your feet. Okay, in the that's pronated grip. Okay, now you're going to lift, not with the back. Okay, yep, and then fully roll up, keep going all the way up to right there. And that's the lockout point. Okay, and then we slowly reverse that process. Bend at the hips. Okay, then go to the knees. Okay, up. Good. I'd like to see your legs a little bit farther apart. Okay. Again, neutral spine. Okay, go ahead and set that down. All right, now see a little bit of rolling of the back. We want to keep that neutral spine, so I want your head like looking towards like where Joshua's feet is. Okay, and then spread your legs just a little bit more. All right, that looks a lot better. Go ahead. All right, there you go. And then lock it out. Perfect. One more. Good. Okay. Good. So one last thing. Go ahead and put it back down. Okay. That's what I wanted. There you go. Just a little bit closer, so we're not rolling forward and we're not rolling backwards. We're like pulling straight up through the middle of the body. Go ahead, straight up. That's it. Perfect. All right. So that's the deadlift. All right, and then we're gonna finish off with some push-ups and some crunches. Okay. So the proper push-up position. Go ahead and lay out. Okay. We'll go from. All right. So we'll work from the hands. So the hands. All right. Okay, it's a good position for it. Okay, so the hands, shoulder width apart. Okay, kind of by the ears. That's kind of a good ears to thumb. That's kind of a good measurement there. Okay, and when she goes down, she's gonna. Well, normally you flex at the feet, but look at the head. Okay, it's neutral. The spine is neutral. There's no up or down flexion. It's pretty straight right there. And then when she bends, she's gonna bend at the elbows and she's gonna pivot at the knees. Okay, go ahead. Good. Lock it out. Good. Try to get down a little bit lower. There. See? Perfect. Go down a little bit lower. Good. Excellent. Okay, that's the simple push-up. All right. Now the crunches. Okay. A lot of the times with the crunches, we roll our backs or we look for leverage in our necks. So we're not wanting to do that. Okay. So for her, it's just going to be a crunch, just little tiny crunches. Okay. So. Yeah, ready? So hands to the ears, don't pull it behind your neck. Just on the ears so you don't get any leverage and you don't bend your neck. Okay, go ahead. And then try to get up a little bit higher. There you go. Good. Good. See, notice nothing is moving here. Everything is attached to the ground. There's no arching of the spine when she does it. That's totally flat back. Butt is on the ground. Knees aren't flexing out. She's not straining too much. Okay, but she is getting a workout into the abs, and I would say that's perfect form. So, and that would be a workout for, I think it was, week day 3, and it was, you were going to do as many sets as you possibly could on these ones. So you do as many crunches, as many push-ups, as many squats, as many deadlifts, and as many bent over rows as you can. It was a max out day, so you would do as many as you possibly could, and that would do it for the exercise demonstration. Okay, got it?